and welcome to TQ Talks, where we talk taxes and tax-free living 365. Here are your hosts, Craig White, Sebastian Singh, and Patrick Augustin.
And here we go with another TQ Talks.
And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We are happy that you're with us again for another TQ Talks broadcast, podcast, all the rest of those things. If you don't know, if you're first time with us, we'll do it again. With me on the mic, we have
your boy, Pat.
That's right, Mr. Patrick Augustin, and always, again, running with us, Mr. Sebastian Singh.
How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning back in.
And I'm Craig White.
Platform, of
Every
course,
platform.
Mr. Craig White.
Yeah, it's me. I'm here. So, guys, if you don't know, we are a financial firm. Our goal is to help our clients to reduce the amount of taxes they owe or increase their refunds by giving them great strategies, tax planning strategies throughout the year, 365, not just once or, when tax season rolls around. And we also help to build wealth by giving you great, wonderful investment strategies through insurance products that are little known, and that's the way we roll. So again,
continue to save you more money
always.
And invest for the future.
So today we were having a conversation, and usually, again, you guys give us a great plethora of options for podcasts, but Mr. Patrick was having a discussion. I lie. We were having a group text with some other people, and someone had brought up a pricing. They sent a client pricing, and the pricing, they were just a little bit, what's the word, perturbed, upset?
Upset.
I don't know what they were.
They weren't
so
happy.
The client was upset at the price being given?
Yes. So let's backstory it for Sebastian, who wasn't on the text. That's very true. So literally, the person owns a company, and he did the services, performed services, and then, hey, here's your fee. And the person goes, whoa, why is the fee this much? And the person had to explain, well, first of all, this is like 2023. Your fee hasn't been what you thought your fee was for the last 5 years. We got all types of factors, inflation, life, blah, 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 and you're giving me more work to do. But the person was saying, well, hey, I just feel maybe theoretically that your price is too high. So they were saying, man, look at this. This is crazy. My comment was keep increasing the fee and hopefully you get rid of the client. And he was like,
Or the client turns around and sees the value in the price, right?
And
But the trouble is that they don't care about the value. They just care about what they're paying.
Okay.
So hold on, John. Wait. And that brings us to our topic. Our topic
right.
is value. Where's the value? Because my comment might have seemed harsh. The guy understood what I was saying. To us, we always preach, as we've started from the beginning, had a great meeting. First time we ever spoke, we tried to figure out who our clients were. That was the number one thing. What do they want? Growth mindset. They don't have to be rich, poor. Doesn't matter. We just want to know, do you want to grow? Do you want to learn? Do you find value in the stuff that we do? If you don't, then you're not our client.
Exactly.
Go ahead, guys, because you were saying something on a roll.
Correct. How Pat was saying they don't care. Right? Like
maybe.
They're just not going to raise up to see the value. They're not going to raise up to see the value. And I think a lot of times when we educate them and let them know what they're saving by coming with us or utilizing our services, then they may be more apt to see the value and raise up to, all right, no problem, here goes the money. Because a lot of times it's not a money thing. It's not like they don't have it.
The other thing to that is, Bassie, is that the past 2 years were crazy because of COVID. People were getting returns, astronomical returns. Right?
What do you mean, Pat? So through COVID,
so
the
past
returns
couple
were
years
increased?
Yeah.
They were increased
because of a lot of reasons.
Because a lot of reasons. Credits,
Astronomically,
this, that, and
yeah,
other stimulus,
of
blah,
course.
blah, blah. So once they heard that final number, that's what their refunds were, they didn't ask of what the fees are. Now things are going back to where they were before. Now they asking about what the fees are.
Right.
Oh, why are you charging so much? Blah, blah, blah. Like my time, my experience, it costs something. I can't do this for $200. Go to TurboTax.
So I'm hearing both. No, that's the truth. But I'm hearing you, Bassie, and your comment about the fact that if you take the time to explain to someone, here's what we're doing, here's the money we're saving, and here's why it's a value. And I'm agreeing to some extent. I'm going to say to you that our job is to tell the client, hey, this is how much we're saving, right? That's why you come to us.
Right.
The question then becomes, what happens when I don't save them anything? What happens when what I do is the same thing, to Pat's point, that TurboTax can do? Is there still a value perceived by me or by them for
There
the
may
work
be,
that I
there
do?
may be not.
There you go.
When it comes to coming to TQ,
Yeah.
you could call us.
Right.
You have questions.
And we're here all year.
The tax planning part
Yeah.
of it, right, is
right.
very important depending on what your moves are in your life, either you're foreseen or unforeseen,
Right.
right? Mm-hmm. So they may or may not see value in that.
And
do
there you
have,
go.
Do you have insurance on your car?
Right.
Do
But
Yeah.
but that's why my comment to the gentleman was continue to raise the prices. The fact is that I do not, I'll speak for myself, your client base might be different. I don't spend the time to explain why my value is there. Once you don't see the value, when I'm calling you every quarter or texting you every quarter or answering all your phone calls or replying to all your texts or giving you financial information or posting every single day, let's repeat, we
Yeah.
do not repeat
Right,
posts. In case
Yeah,
y'all don't see
right.
that, we don't repeat posts. Run it
lot
to the
of
back.
content.
Go back
Yep.
4 years. It hasn't been repeated. When I'm doing that, and you ask me my price and I tell you my price and I hear, ugh. Usually my comment is, hey, thank you, RC Law Group, for this. Maybe we just don't have a good business relationship. And at that point, they can kick rocks.
Ay, ay, ay.
As he
Glass
says.
slippers on.
Because I realize that you don't value. But guys, scratch the tax platform because that's what
Okay.
we're talking about.
Right.
Let's help the people to understand value because that's the biggest thing to me, right? When you go to buy a house or a car or a piece of clothing or whatever the case is, everybody has a different value structure.
Right.
Right. And that's the thing for me. We talked about it yesterday. All right. I was not going to say my wife because she doesn't do that. But other people will go and see a bag for 30 grand. I cannot possibly understand that. But am I wrong if I say, oh, that's not valuable? It's not worth it.
To you.
To you.
Right.
There you go.
You can stop and not say the to me, but it really is to you.
you.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
It's all a personal preference.
It is.
It's like us going to a dealership buying a E63 versus a E350.
Right.
Right.
It's
Right.
your personal preference.
Right. There's an
Personal
upcharge. Does it matter to you? Is that what you're out for? Is
Exactly.
that what you're looking for?
Right. So this is the definition. I just screenshot it because I want to read. It says, a couple of them. The regard that something is held to deserve, the importance, worth, or usefulness, of something you support is of great value. To your point, you support, right? Estimate, what does it say? Estimate the monetary worth of something, a person's principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what is important in life. They emphasize their parents' rules and values. They gave like 3 different things. At the end of the day, we don't, again, Pat said it, we come up with our pricing. Obviously, we do our research and we look at what the normal rational amount is nationwide. Yes, guys, this is like posted on. You can
Right.
literally Google what the price of each form is. And then based on that, we say, okay, the average was X. We're going to put ours at the same price. Try to keep it structurally same. But at the end of the day, when we do the things we talk about, 365, we say it all the time, our value increases, right? To us, our value increases. Now, if our client or the person that we're trying to either retain or have or whatever does not see the value in it, I don't get mad at them anymore. That's what I'm saying. Before, when we was younger, 12 years ago, we were like, we want every client.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure, I'd be like, I don't understand. I
Right.
do all this work. Now it's like,
And you know what we've seen is we've seen people that have chosen different routes and then come back to us
Yeah, of
because
course,
they see
yeah.
the value. So I think it comes down to what the Mercedes-Benz or whatever
yeah.
Birkin bag, right?
Yeah.
They talk about the quality of their service more than the actual product. 'Cause
Yeah.
the leather in
Yeah.
a Birkin
and
is
name
it's
recognition,
a cow,
right?
It's all the
It's a cow. Say it again.
It's the leather seats in the Benz, but if the leather seats in the Benz feel different than the leather in the Toyota.
Yeah, it's different.
But it's the upcharge,
Yeah.
right? No,
Yeah.
it comes with the value of the
I get it.
company,
I
the
get it.
service,
I get
the
it.
quality, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Shout out to Empire Tax. Shout out to Ravel D'Souza because he used to say it all the time, man. Let these people go. When you do all the work, they will come back. And it's true. I've
Right.
seen it time and time again. It's like, oh, listen, they come back and, oh, man, this guy didn't do this or this
Right.
girl didn't do that. They never called me back. And I just sit there like,
The other thing I'd say, like the clients appreciate as far as TQ Financial Services, that when they call, we call them by their first name.
yeah,
Like,
there's a relationship.
There's that relationship that we build throughout the year or whatever the case may be. So that's that retention that we try to keep. So that's where the value comes into.
Yep. Yep. Shout out to Rob Garza. Y'all remember my old boss, Rob Select Products, back in the day. That was one of the things he taught us as an owner. He used to say it's sales. So he used to say, listen, man, if you're going to base your wins or your growth of your sales on pricing, like you're trying to do the best price, the lowest price, he's like, you're going to fail.
Yeah.
Sales is all about relationships. And I'm sure he read books and whatever, but he also had a ton of experience at a young age. And he was just like, look, it's literally a relationship. They're buying from you. They're not buying because because again, everybody can do taxes. Really, they can.
Yeah.
But it's, okay, they value something in you and they like the relationship they have in you. Obviously, you want to be sort of reasonable in your prices, but ultimately, there's a value there.
Sure.
And that's God only knows back in 2000 telling us that stuff.
I think our personal relationships that we've built with our clients are built because of how many points of contact we make with them or they make with us, or the ease of access going back and forth. Yeah. Which is extremely important or valuable, whether it comes to our service or if you have your own business and your own clients.
Correct. So at the end, to conclude this thing is, look, you should structure yourself or price yourself accordingly. If you feel like you are worth $1 million, then by golly gee, no curse.
Charge $1 million.
Charge $1 million, right? Because that's what it should be at the end of the day. But please provide the value or the context for that to you, like meaning up to yours. At the end of the day, there's a guy that slices leather. I don't know if you ever see that. He cuts open different leather products to try to see if Coach is worth it.
Oh, okay.
Is this At the end of the day, it's never. Ever. I mean, not even close. But he always says at the end of the day, he goes, well, if you're buying this Hermes bag because you want the name behind it, go for it. But if you're buying it because you're trying to get a superior product, that's not what's happening.
Right.
It's not that the product isn't good. He's saying, is it worth the actual monetary value based on the materials? The answer is no. Is it worth it because of name recognition and what you'll get based on having it? Yes.
What it brings to you.
Right. So it's a perceived value.
What you put value on, exactly.
Exactly. So, hey, we're going to keep charging you guys what we think is correct.
but we do try to keep it reasonable. We're not going to act like we're out here
destroying
charging people like you guys said $1 million.
Listen, and I'll be honest, the majority of the clients,
amazing if we did.
Yeah, boy, that we speak to I say for me, they tell us we need to increase charges, right? We do a lot for a little compared to other people, especially now in this industry where everybody charges for coaching and this and that. We don't do all
for
that.
Everything. Yeah.
Just part of what we do. We hope that you love the stuff that we do. You tell others, refer. We don't usually do that. We always say, hey, if it comes across your table and you feel, guided or led,
right.
think about us. But at the end of the day, that's how we make our money. So we're going to ask you guys to consider that.
Let them know we're right here. We'll be here all year long.
All day. So again, we thank you for joining us on this podcast. We hope it was helpful. Again, for all you entrepreneurs, business owners, find the value that you have in yourself and your business and then price accordingly. Don't change it. Don't back down for anyone. It's nothing against you. The person just doesn't see the value, and it's okay.
That's it.
It's okay.
Follow us on all social media platforms, as well as find our podcast on any of your podcasting platforms. I'm not even going to start naming them because TQ Financial Services or TQFinancialServices.com.
There you go. Thank you, guys.
We're out.
Thank you for listening to TQ Talks. If you enjoyed the show, please rate and recommend on iTunes, SoundCloud, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also get more information at TQFinancials.com.